How is everyone? Oh, wow. I've been on quite a trek today. By the time I get back, 22.5 miles altogether. So, legs are burning. Look at that moon though. The moon. And I've only got one light. Whee! On me, so I better get toe end down. But anyway, today's good. Let me put mine around the speaker so you don't get wind. Billy Wind. Mr. Billy Wind. It's been such a beautiful day as well. I thought we were gonna left the house at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And now it's about what? I don't know, but my legs are burning. I need some bicarb in distilled water for that acidic acid, and I definitely need a bike seat for this. Bike seat, because my arse is killing. I'm not making no jokes, because I don't want to offend anyone, but right, stop rambling on. I'm just wiped out. Anyway, but right, what am I going to talk about? So, in the Bible, you talk about people living up to, like, anywhere up to 1,000 years old. And I spoke to someone recently, and she just dismissed it straight away, thinking that it was nonsense. But if you think about it, we can live, I mean, anywhere up to 120 years old, can't we? So we bought some salt other day. That's Saxa salt, yeah, sea salt. And I just happened to double check what the ingredients were, and that, you know, if you can't pronounce an ingredient, you shouldn't be putting it inside you, should you? So, one of the ingredients, some ferrite. It's just another word for cyanide. Cyanide. So imagine if you're born and they don't make us cut the placenta off, and you know, you leave placenta on up to 3 days until it goes white. So what goodness goes into you, and then, you know, you eat no processed foods. I get into light here because I'm running out of light, aren't I? And I'm wiped. So all your life you eat no processed foods, moonbathing. You eat only good food, you know, hemp's stuffed to death with everything we need. And you never poison yourself. You don't drink fluoridated water. You have only good food. Fruit, veg, you grow it all yourself. And you live a positive life? That's another subject as well, that positive, negatives. There's only two paths. The black and the white, the duality of everything. Which one do you choose, for example? There's a positive way and a negative way of doing everything. So yeah, so you live your whole life. You don't consume any crap whatsoever. You just have pure goodness. No poisonous crap, no chemicals, no nothing. So if we live to 100, if it's possible to live to 100 plus now, imagine if you've not lived your life full of poisons and toxins and chemicals and crap like that. Do you really think it's that out of the question to live to 1,000? Because I definitely don't. I think it's... Why not? I mean, why you'd want to live forever is a question that only you can answer, like, but it's just something for you to think about. You know, if we're living a shorter life, then we should be appreciating it a lot more, shouldn't we? Wow, that's what's date today? 4th of May. That at least a couple of days before we've got a full moon, isn't it? What is that? Looks like... 1 second, sorry to go off. This looks like hemp or cannabis or something. I don't want to get nettled like I just have. Ow, ow, ow. Look at that. Not that you can see it, like, but can you see that? It grabbed a bunch, so I don't sound weird. Can you see that? Looks like some cousin of the cannabis hemp family. So, anyway, yeah, all the good things about nutrients and things like that. What's a breatharian? What's a fruitarian? These are really important things that we should, like, all know, but we don't. You know, if you want to find out who scored the first goal in England's World Cup 1966, you'll easily find that. But if you want to find out something of importance, something of actual relevance to our lives, then you're struggling. And even then, it kind of seems like hearsay. I think Venus is out. I think moon's there. I'd have to have a look on the chart, you know, because we're not taught these kind of things, are we? Ah, wow, what an amazing day I've had. So, yeah, like, if I used to say this to my dad, right, whilst trying to convince him that, you know, eating organic raw fruit and vegetables are the only food that we need. He used to say, so if every if every shop just closed tomorrow and never opened again, what would you do? You know, the point was, like, you know, do you need a pizza? Do you need this, that and the other to survive? No, it's an addiction, like everything else that we basically take. Can I put that on where it's gonna shine up? I don't think I can I? And it's an LED. Oh, I've got blue one. Wow, that's bright. Ah, bright light, bright light. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Flashing lights, you know, triggered epilepsy. So that should have been the first warning sign, not to watch your television. So yeah, anyway, getting on to keeping it positive. Yeah, can we live 1,000 years? I believe so. Don't eat poison all your life. Just stick to nutrients and things we know, and like dandelions, nettles that grow absolutely rife everywhere. Wow, it's so dark. I'm sorry to make this video so late. So moon gazing. Anyway, someone's coming. I better shut up talking shaft before I get sectioned. I love you all anyway. Remember, there's a positive and a negative. Which one are you?